is a short list of what we're going to cover today. We're going to talk about, the first unit is setting the stage for respect. We're going to talk about what respect is and why we should pay attention to it. Then we're going to take, in the second unit, we're going to take a look at how the brain operates. How do we actually take in and perceive information that causes us to treat people the way we do and interpret their intentions when they treat us certain ways. We're going to then talk about the role that attitudes play. How many of you have an attitude? How many of you know coworkers who have bad attitudes? So, to a degree today, we're going to talk somewhat about the science of attitudes. Where do attitudes come from? Do you think attitudes can be changed?
Yes.
You can change your attitude, but can you change somebody else's attitude? No. It's as we say, a do-it-yourself job. So we're going to talk a little bit about today about how do you actually change attitudes and how would that process work. Then we're going to introduce what I think for many of you will be a brand new angle, if you will, to talk about respect, and that is self-esteem. Have you heard of the notion of self-esteem? How I feel about myself inside? And what we're going to discover is that if I don't have a high level of respect for myself personally, it is very, very difficult to treat other people with respect. So we're going to look at self-esteem as a personal competency that is a requirement before we can treat other people with respect. Okay? And then we're going to end the session this afternoon with what I think is a very, very powerful exercise called building a code of cooperation, where you, as participants, will help create the guidelines for your site of how do we respect each other. What should it look like as we interact with each other every single day? What should we greet each other with a smile or just grunt as we walk past each other? You get to decide. Each site should decide for itself, how do we communicate this thing called respect?